Well, hi Aries, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your February reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Aries, let's find out. What can you expect coming up for February? And there you are, Aries, as a fire sign, the King of Wands. All right. So, Aries, the overall energy of your reading here is the Two of Wands. This is holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand and holding the world in the other hand, which is a new life cycle. So it's like you're contemplating what your future is looking like. You're not really moving forward. You're kind of like planning, okay, your future and thinking about, you know, what you can do, what it's going to look like, just those kinds of thoughts. You are definitely ready to move forward into a new life cycle. So that's around your entire reading. Now, if this reading does not resonate with you, check your moon sign. That's your emotional and private self. Or get a private reading from someone you trust. Up here in your highest energy is the Five of Swords. So I feel like you're leaving something behind, someone behind. Your mind is still on them with this card. Looking back at, there's two people actually in this card, but you're looking back at someone. And you're picking up swords of truth and clarity as you look back. So this could be an ex, this can be... well, who knows? I've just got started in this reading. But you're definitely ready for a new life cycle. I don't know if you really have them in mind to go with you or yet or not, but I need to keep reading. You are gathering up swords of truth and clarity. You're becoming just a lot more clear about this person. So these are the highest energy cards in your entire reading. Right next to the Five of Swords, and right above the Two of Wands is the Eight of Wands. Oh, it feels like you're going to be communicating with this person that you have not forgotten about. This person that you're getting all this truth and all this clarity from. This is back and forth communication through the airways. This can be texting, emails, video chat, however you do it, however you happen to do it. But this is back and forth. I feel like you want to move forward with them into a new life cycle. The swords of truth and clarity are helping you to like kind of think that you do want to move forward with them. But I don't think they're around you. I think you're separated from them because of the Five of Swords. I have the Nine of Cups next to the Eight of Wands. The Nine of Cups, you have tons of love within you. But with this card, you're just guarding those cups. They're sitting on a shelf, and see this person. This is your energy. Also, this can be the energy of wishes coming true. So perhaps that it will happen. I'm not sure. Let me keep reading. I can change my mind as I go. I have the King of Wands. One card can change a lot in the reading. The King of Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is Aries. And you're reading, you're holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, just like you are at the Two of Wands. With one hand, and your hand is on your hip with the other hand, you want to get up and move forward. You're just getting ready to move forward. Instead of just, you know, picking up swords of truth and clarity and thinking about someone here. I have the Seven of Swords, though, on the other side of the Two of Wands and under the Nine of Cups. So the Seven of Swords, this is deceitful behavior. So I feel like there was some hiding of, it can be anything. It can be emotions. It can be lying. It could be stealing, cheating. There's any number of things. But it feels like somebody was not being totally honest with you. And perhaps you had to figure things out for yourself. Perhaps you're picking up swords of truth and clarity through this conversation, because I really feel like you want to move forward with this person, and perhaps they're giving you more information, and that's exactly what could be going on. because they weren't upfront with you. I mean, if they had feelings for you, I feel like they were kind of hiding them. They just weren't, you know, either that or they're just really bad at showing their feelings. They're hiding something from you, okay? Something deceitful. Perhaps they heard a rumor. Sometimes this could be about rumors. But the thing is they are now talking to you about it. And you are feeling like you want to move into a new life cycle with them because you love them. You have all these cups of love here. And whatever you're hearing from them is really helping you get clear about what has happened. I have the Magician under the King of Wands. There's the infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. So with the Magician, follow your intuition, okay? You can manifest anything it is that you want to manifest in your life. You have all the tools sitting right in front of you, right on that table right there. You have the Cup of Love. We know you have a lot of love. You have Pentacle for security and stability. You have a Wand of fresh starts and new beginnings, which we already have 2 cards of. And you have Swords for truth and clarity, and you are gathering them up. And I think it is through conversation with this person. I have the 3 of Wands right under the 2 of Wands and next to the Magician. So this is holding you. Gosh, you are so ready to move forward. You know, you're starting to wonder now that you're having this conversation if this person that you know you're looking back at, you're thinking about, and you're getting your truth and clarity about, you're wondering if they're your ship that has come in. So you're holding on to that staff. You could be wondering if your ship is still out there too, as you gather up these swords of truth and clarity. This could be an energy. You know, you could be bringing in your ship because it's right next to the Magician. The person that you want to move forward with, which I think is them. And then I have the 2 of Cups here, right under the 7 of Swords, right next to the 3 of Wands. This is a soulmate relationship. This is like best friends with love, 2 cups of love. This can be the meeting of the minds too. And I feel like the 2 of you finally have the meeting of the minds where you're on the same page and you understand where each other are coming from. So you're wondering if you can move forward with this person. You're ready to. Are they? Let's take out the second half of this reading for Aries. Wow. Okay. So I have the Knight of Cups up here. This is right next to the 9 of Cups. Well, you're gonna, it looks like you will make a love offer. You're going to invite them, so to speak, to move forward with you into a new life cycle to see if they want to join you in moving forward. It's like, you know, this is the 10th cup. There's 10 is the most you can have, and it's right next to the 9, so that makes 10. So this is a very sincere offer. The Knight of Cups is always sincere. And it's headed right toward the heartache that you've had. So you did have heartache. These swords kind of pierce your heart here. So I feel like whatever is being talked about, whatever's coming out in the open, it's toxic energy. You're understanding it, okay? And you're finding out that they've been tied to someone or something else. So that's what's been going on here. This can be a third party now, especially with these 2 next to each other, or it could be just a third person who has interfered in your relationship. The Devil also is a card for Capricorn only because of the horns. So Capricorn might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But it seems to me that this truth and clarity comes out. It's like they were hiding this energy from you. Well, I have the Queen of Cups under the Knight of Cups and right next to the 7 of Swords. The Queen of Cups is water. So Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But you have a lot of questions about love, and I think that's coming up because the way they were acting. You knew they were being deceitful. Here's that symbol of intuition and knowing. So you kind of knew that they were being deceitful, and it makes you question, you know, what was going on here. And that's exactly what you're doing, but you're coming out with it. And you're having a conversation about it, and you are gathering up your truth and your clarity about what went down. This is the only cup in the deck that has a lid and little windows around it, and the Queen here is trying to peek in those little windows because this cup is full of answers to love questions, and you have questions, and you will get your answers. And it is going to clear a lot up, and I think you still want them to move forward with you. I have the Queen of Wands next to the Queen of Cups. All these cards are male or female, if I didn't tell you that already. So the Queen of Wands is right under the heartbreak. I feel like this person here, they might have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their chart someplace. But I feel like you had a connection that was very passionate. And that's why you're kind of like second guessing the love. You have all these questions. This is a very passionate card. We have the King and the Queen of Wands here. This is a soulmate connection. We already know your soulmates. I think that your connection was based on passion. And I think this is something that you need to really kind of get out in the open, is what was going on, because you knew they were hiding something. But I got the Death card right next to the Queen of Wands, right under the Devil card. They might move forward with you. They're holding the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. They just might be. So let's keep reading. I have the Death card next to the Queen of Wands. So this is the end of the old, the beginning of the new. So I feel like this energy, whatever this was up here, that they're going to let it go. And you are going to be able to move forward. This is the card for Scorpio. Scorpio might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. Queen of Cups, water, Scorpio, that's 2 for Scorpio, if we're counting here. But yeah, you're moving forward all right. The end of the old, right under the Devil card, the beginning of the new. And I think they're going with you. The Queen of Wands is right next to the Death card. I have the 5 of Cups under the Queen of Cups and next to the 2 of Cups. Well, yeah, disappointed over love. You were really disappointed and not understanding it either. You were confused. I'm surprised the 2 of Pentacles or something isn't here, but you were confused over the love and really disappointed. But I call this the card of hope because there's 2 full cups right behind this figure. And all this figure has to do is turn around and see the full cups. Now, this is the meeting of the minds. And turning around seeing the 2 full cups is exactly what I see happening here, with it being next to the 2 of Cups. And under the Queen of Cups, you get your love answers that you need from all this communication with the person that you have not forgotten about. Is still totally on your mind. The Page of Wands is next to the 5 of Cups and under the Queen of Wands. Yes, you speak up and you speak out. This is something that's been brewing from the bottom of your feet. And you're holding onto that staff again of fresh starts and new beginnings. But you speak up about, you know, the things that have been on your mind. You speak up about probably how they made you feel. You just kind of, it brews. I think it brews until you finally contact them and have this conversation. And I think you are able to move forward with them. I have the Empress. This is why right here. I have the Empress here, which is the card for Libra or Taurus, which is right under the Death card, the end of the old, the beginning of the new, next to the Page of Wands. I think you're going to see if they want to move forward with you. And with the Empress, this means that you are if you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. You're kind and thoughtful. You're considerate and loving. You're forgiving and giving. I mean, you have so many beautiful qualities about just being a individual here on Earth. So whoever moves forward with you really needs a lot of those same qualities in order for this to work. Now, we already know you have you have passion. You both have a lot of passion. You are soulmates. You're best friends. You have a very close connection. I do think they have, because of where this card is, a lot of those same qualities. And since they were coming out, you're getting all their cards on the table, they're letting you know what was going on, they're putting an end to it, or it has come to an end already, and you're moving forward with this person that you keep looking back at. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. Aries, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Well, the Ace of Pentacles, that is an offer of commitment. I think that's coming up down the road. I think you are going to be able to hand out your love. I think they are going to accept your sincere offer of love. And I also think that they are going to offer you a commitment down the road, or you are going to offer them one. I see this relationship becoming committed down the road. Right now, it looks like you're just kind of getting back together, and you're getting some bugs worked out in this relationship. So Aries, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.